What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a fully functional proposal generator website from scratch using Antigravity. So let's get started. This is a fully functional proposal generator website that we're going to create in this video. So here's the landing page of the site with all these different sections right here. So we have the features section, testimonials section, the pricing section, FAQs section, the section that our clients or customers can subscribe to our newsletter, contact us section, and the footer here. Now here, we can either sign up or sign in to our site. If you've already created an account, all you have to do is just click on sign in right here. But if you haven't created an account with us, all you have to do is click on sign up right here to sign up to our account. You'll be redirected to this form right here where you can either choose to sign up via your Google account or with your email address and password right here. Then click on continue to sign up. If you've already created an account, all you have to do is just click on sign in right here. And you can choose to sign in with your Google account or your email address and password. I'm going to choose my email address and password right here and click on continue. You can see we've signed into our account. And here we can choose to proceed to our dashboard to create our proposals. To do that, I'll click on go to dashboard right here, and here we'll be redirected to the dashboard over here. This is incredible. So in the dashboard here, you can see the total number of proposals that you've generated using our site, total revenue that has been generated, and the percentage of the close rate. You can see the graph of the revenue over time and the proposals that you've created. And then down below over here, you can see the recent proposals that you've generated using our site. On the My Proposals page here, you can see the inventory of all the proposals that you've generated using our site and their status. On the templates page, here you can see these templates that you can use to create your proposals right here. On the recent activity page, here you'll see the latest updates on your proposals and account. On the settings page here, you can manage your profile and subscriptions right here. And then on the help and support page, here, you can send our customer service team a message and they'll get back to you. Then here you can see the monthly usage and the number of free trials that you have until you're prompted to upgrade for a pro plan. You can see we're using a free plan over here. This is incredible. So now to create our proposal, I'll click on create new right here, where we'll be redirected to this page where you're going to choose a template that would like to use to generate our proposals. You can choose any of these templates right here. I'm going to choose this one right here. It's called Professional Blue right here. And now this page, we're going to start by uploading our company's logo right here. You can see our company's logo was added. Same with the signature. So this will be our signature. We're going to upload it right here. Our signature was uploaded. I'm going to proceed and add our client name, company name, project name, industry, and the project description. And just give it a vague description. So every design. Project price, we're going to choose 2,500. Timeline, we're going to choose, say, 3 weeks. And the proposal expiry date, you can say it's 30 days. And here, I'll click on generate to generate our proposal from this template here. Just give it a few seconds for you to generate our proposal for us. And you can see it generated our proposal for us over here, which was very quick. This is incredible. So this was our proposal for this project. Here's our company logo. It was prepared for this company. Here's the duration and the valid timeline. And then here you can see the executive summary over here. Key objectives, program deliverables, the estimated investment, and our signature over here. So here, we can choose to send this proposal directly to our client over here, or we can also choose to copy this proposal and paste it into a Google Docs. You can also choose to share the proposal team via email, or we can choose to download our proposal as a PDF document right here. To download our proposal as a PDF document, I'll click on deploy PDF right here. You can see it's processing, and our proposal was downloaded to our computer as a PDF document. When we open our PDF document, here you can see the proposal that we generated using our site right here. These are the different sections over here. And our signature over here is the estimated investments that we require. So this is a fully functional proposal generator website that generates these amazing proposals. We're going to create in our video right here. So here we can change your template if we want and choose a different template right here to generate our proposal, and follow the same process that we outlined, and then download the proposal to preview it as a PDF right here. This is a fully functional proposal generator website that I'm going to show you how to create in this video using Antigravity with zero coding experience right here. So let's get started. We build our fully functional proposal generator website using Antigravity. We're going to start by downloading Antigravity to your computer. So search for Antigravity, and then over here, download and install Antigravity to your computer. After downloading and installing Antigravity to your computer, here I've outlined the plan and the implementation that I would like Antigravity to use as it builds our website for us. So we're going to call our website Proposal Forge right here, and we're telling it to build a high fidelity premium SaaS application called Proposal Forge using these tools. The application is a proposal generator for elite consultants and architects. So here's the design of our site. We also outlined the phases of the site. So phase 1 will be authentication and database architecture. We're going to follow the steps in phase 1. Phase 2 will be setting up the landing page and pricing, where it's going to follow these instructions to set up our landing page and pricing. Phase 3 will be setting up the dashboard, where it's going to follow these instructions to generate for us our dashboard. Phase 4 will be creating the flow of the site and the steps that are required to generate a proposal. And here it's going to follow all these steps. The last phase will be monetization and setting up the Stripe webhook for a checkout in case a user would like to subscribe to a pro plan. And then the final phase will be performing an end-to-end test to ensure that our site is working perfectly. So here I'll copy these instructions and paste them in Antigravity. So now, after downloading and installing Antigravity to your computer, we're going to create a folder in your computer. So we're going to store our files. And then after creating the folder, choose the folder right here in Antigravity. So I've created a folder that I've renamed to Proposal Forge. This is a folder that we're going to use to store our files right here. So in this folder, I've only created this file called .env.local file. This is a file that we're going to store all the tools that we're going to use with their respective private API keys. So I'm not going to open these files since it contains all my API keys that we're going to use as we set up our site. Let us begin instructing Antigravity to build our site for us. To do that, here we're going to paste the instructions that we copied from our Google Docs file right here. For Antigravity to begin generating our site for us, here I'll hit send. Here you can see it's generating. Let's give it a minute or two for it to generate our site for us using all these instructions that we instructed it right here. So it started by analyzing our folder. So now, as Antigravity generates our site for us, for the conversation mode, I'm choosing the fast mode. You can also choose the planning mode. For the planning mode, the agent plans before executing a task. You can use this mode for deep research and complex tasks. For the fast mode, the agent executes tasks directly. You can use this for simple tasks that can be completed faster. I'm going to click on run for it to continue generating our site for us. Now for the model, you can choose any of these models right here. You can choose Gemini 3.1 Pro, Gemini 3 Flash, Cloud, or GPT right here. I'm choosing Gemini 3 Flash as our model. Let's give our agent a few minutes for it to complete generating our site for us and come back when it's done. So it's been, I think, 3 minutes since we prompted Antigravity to build our site for us. So here you can see it's saying that the ecosystem is fully engineered and ready for deployment. So it's incredible. So phase 1 and phase 3 have been configured. The landing page looks great. And the Stripe ecosystem has been created right here. This is incredible. And the design has also been generated right here. And the database has been connected. This is incredible. So now let us ask you to share the link to the site so we can preview our site. Since we've not deployed our site yet, we're not going to open this link. We're going to open the localhost 3000 link to preview our site. So now, when we open our link, here you can see the site that is generated for us over here. This is incredible. There's so much that we can improve to this site right here. So here you can start by changing the copy. Here, this image is too big. We can reduce the image and tell it to generate an appropriate image. We can give a title to the features over here. We can add more benefits to the plans. We can also add a couple of more questions that are frequently asked. We can also add the contact us and the newsletter section. Also, these buttons don't seem to be working, so we can ensure that the buttons work. And we can also change the logo right here. Remove these elites. v4.0 right here. I don't like the font. We can also change the font. So let us instruct Antigravity to make those changes for us. I've gone ahead and dictated to Antigravity and told it to make the necessary changes. So here we're telling it to change the font, remove the text in the logo, use appropriate copy, change the huge massive image in the landing page, and find an appropriate relevant image to include in the section. Also telling it to include the newsletter section, contact us section, and add more questions to the FAQs section. So now for Antigravity to make all these changes here, I'll hit send. You can see it's generating. And let's give it a minute or two for it to complete making the changes for us. Here, you can see it successfully made all the requests we asked it. So it used a professional font, cleaned our logo, used a conversational copy, so updated the images, the size, so included these sections, spacing, and expanded the FAQ section. So now let us preview our site to see if it's made the changes. Opening our link here, you can see a more improved website regenerated for us right here with all these different sections. This is incredible. So we forgot to tell it to include a couple of more benefits in the plans. We're going to make those changes. Also, the image is using a very huge image that is not loading quickly. You can also tell it to make the changes. Also, let's see if the links work. Okay, so the links work. The dashboard link does not work. So let's go ahead and instruct it to make those two changes. And then after it's made the changes, we can start working on the dashboard. So I've transcribed this text to Antigravity, telling it to change the image. It's not loading at all. Also telling it to make the image align to the colors of our site and what the website is about. Also telling it to include more benefits in the pricing plan, make it more intriguing, and change the newsletter section to be above the contact us section. For you to make those changes here, we're going to hit send. You can see it's generating right here. Let's give it a minute or two for you to make those changes. So here you can see it successfully updated our site. The new image, added benefits to our pricing, and our newsletter repositioning. Let us preview our site to see if it made the changes. So here you can see the updated site that it generated for us over here. This is incredible. This is awesome. You can just include more sections right here like testimonials, features and benefits, to a landing page. So I don't like this image. Seems like a very low quality image. We can tell Antigravity to make those changes for us. I've gone ahead and dictated to Antigravity and told it that I do not like the image. Seems like a low quality image. We're also telling it to include the testimonial section and the benefits section added after the features section. Also telling it to generate an image that loads fast. Now for Antigravity to make the changes here, I'll hit send for it to generate new image and include the different sections that we just instructed it. It's giving it a minute or two for it to make those changes. Here you can see it made the changes, generated a new image, added benefits section, and the testimonials section. So let's refresh our site and see if it's made changes. So now, after refreshing our link, here you can see the changes that it made for us right here. So website, it's really coming through well. This is amazing. So I'd like to make the changes. This is a very long image. I can tell it to shorten the width of the image, but here you can see the features, benefits, testimonials, pricing, newsletter, and the contact us section with the frequently asked questions right here. This is awesome. I love it. Now, besides it making changes to the image, you can also start building the dashboard. So the sign in and sign up form works perfectly. As you can see right here, we are already signed in. So you can choose to sign out. So if you wanted to sign up, all you have to do is just click on start for free and we'll be redirected to the form right here. So here, so we can change maybe the background instead to make it white or the text to be white. So we can make those changes by instructing Antigravity. Let us make the changes of the image and the sign up form. We like the background to be white in color and the text to be black. So let's go ahead and instruct Antigravity to make those changes. I've told Antigravity that the image is too long, reduce the width of the image, and do not make it look so stretched. We're also telling it to change the background of the sign up and sign in form to be white and the text to be black. And then to make the changes, I'll hit send right here. Give it a minute or two for it to make the changes for us. So here you can see it made the changes for us. This is amazing. Let us refresh our site to see if it's made the changes for us. Here you can see it made the changes to our form. So the background of the form was changed to white and the text was black. So now we can be able to either sign up or sign in to our site using our form right here. So to create your account, you can choose to create your account using your Google account or email address and password. And then click on continue right here to create your account. If you'd like to sign in, just click on sign in right here. And sign in with your Google account or with your email address and password right here. And click on continue to sign in here. You can also check the landing page if it changed the image. So here you can see it gave us a wow, this is incredible. More appropriately sized image right here. This is incredible. This is awesome. So I love our landing page so far. This is perfect. So now we can begin working on the dashboard of our site to ensure that it's generating our proposals. So to do that, we're going to sign in to our site first right here and choose continue right here. And now to go to our dashboard, click on the command hub right here to try and see if it's going to redirect us to the dashboard. So you can see we're getting this error as we try to get into the dashboard. So we're going to copy this error and tell Antigravity that we're getting this error for it to fix it, so we can gain access to our dashboard. So here I'll instruct Antigravity to make the changes. So here we're telling it change the command hub button text to dashboard. And when we click the link, we're now being routed to the dashboard. Instead, we're getting this error, and here we're going to paste the error and tell it to fix the error. Fix the error. And hit send for it to fix the error for us. So let's give it a minute or so for it to generate for us our dashboard. I'll click on run for it to continue. Here you can see it successfully made the changes for us. So we change the button to dashboard, and we can now be able to access our dashboard. So let us open our dashboard. So here you can see we can be able to access our dashboard right here. This is incredible. This is awesome. So you're getting the total revenue, blueprint, and the speed right here, including the performance and the recent proposals that we've generated right here. So now we can begin working on our dashboard. So here, the first thing you can do, you can see here is these buttons are now working. None of them are working. Also, these very huge space right here, we can reduce it. We can also change the font here. So we're going to make the changes to the font, reduce the space, and also tell it that it's supposed to generate the proposals for us. So it includes the right pages, the left, and the pages they need to be working. Let us instruct Antigravity to make the changes for us right here. So I'll go ahead and dictate to Antigravity. I've gone ahead and instructed Antigravity to make changes to the dashboard, to use a professional font, and the dashboard's responsibility should be to generate a proposal. And then I've gone ahead and instructed it the steps that needs to be followed to generate our proposal. So now here I'll hit send on Antigravity to make the changes. So you can see it's generating over here. Let's give it a minute or two for it to complete making the changes for us. You can see it's successfully completed in making the changes that we instructed it right here. So now let's go ahead and refresh our link to see if it's made the changes for us. So here you can see our dashboard. So it reduced these space. We instructed it right here. This is amazing. So here we're going to pick a template, fill the details, and then generate our proposal. This is incredible. When you click on the generate proposal page, so they are writing us right here. This is incredible. So the dashboard, the generate proposal page, they work the same. So we're going to change the dashboard. So the dashboard is supposed to show us the results. The generate proposal is supposed to generate the proposal for us from the templates. And then when you click on the templates, yeah, you can see the templates right here. So we can include a couple of more templates right here. So let's say you can include, let's say 8 templates and give a thumbnail to each template. The recent activities, here's where we're going to add the recent activities right here. So on history, here's where we're going to track and manage our past proposals. On the billings page, the settings page, here's where we're going to update our profile details right here. Then on the support page, here's where we're going to submit a question that I'd like to send to the customer support team. So let us make changes to the dashboard to make sure that it displays the results instead of the templates. And then for the generate proposal, you would like to include the templates that we'll have included right here and have a variety to choose from. On the templates page, we'd like to include more templates right here. We're going to use to generate our proposal right here. We can make the changes to the name right here. In Antigravity, I'll go ahead and dictate it and tell it to make these changes. The first thing that we're going to tell it is change his name. The next thing we're telling it to change the dashboard. The dashboard is supposed to only display the proposal data or any activity done on the site. We're also telling it for the templates, they should be in the templates page. And also we'd like to include a total number of 8 templates. And we should also include a thumbnail image and the name of the template. If a template is chosen, there should be a template that the website is going to use to generate our proposal. Also telling it to include the current plan we're on and the number of trials that are left. Also telling it to make sure every single page is working and the text in the settings page is visible. As you can see right here, the text isn't fully visible. Cannot be able to see it. So now to make the changes in Antigravity, I'll hit send right here. Successfully made the changes that we instructed it right here. Changes on the dashboard, templates, on the settings page. So on the sidebar, this is incredible. We click on the dashboard. Here you can see our current plan, trials left, active proposals, and the revenue they've generated. And here we're going to display the recent proposals that we've generated. This is incredible. When we click on generate proposals page, you're going to. So I did not want the page to look the same as the templates page. So we're going to make the changes right here. So this is the templates page. This is how the templates should be. So we're only going to include the thumbnail images and the template that is going to be used in each template. Recent activity page looks perfect. And the history page looks perfect. So let us make changes to the generate proposal page and also tell Antigravity to include thumbnail images on the templates and also to include templates that are going to be used to generate the proposals. So let's go ahead and instruct Antigravity right here to make the changes. But before we do, we can save all this information and what we've done so far to the site into a Gemini.md file. So here you can tell Antigravity that so we're telling it save everything we've done so far, including the site right now in the Gemini.md file for future references, and always include every single change we make to the file by updating it. Here I'll hit send to save and back up our site in case of any changes. So the Gemini.md file has been created here and included everything that we've done to the site so far. Here's would like to refer or make changes. The Gravity will come over here and take a look at it. So now let's tell it to make the changes of the generate proposal page on our site. Telling Antigravity for the proposal page, it looks exactly like the templates page. Make the page more compelling before proceeding to choose the template, and after choosing the template, fill in the form and use AI to generate the personalized proposal using the template. Include the thumbnail image and actual templates to be used on each template on the templates page. To make those changes here, I'll hit send. You can see it's generating our changes. It successfully we instructed it right here. So we wanted a compelling proposal generator landing page. We also wanted to include templates on each template and OpenAI integration generation verification here. Now in our site, you can see we also included this button right here that is responsible for generating our proposal. So when you click on it, we're being redirected to the templates page. You can see here we included templates that we would like to use to generate our proposals. This is incredible. The generate proposal page here is outlining the steps that we're going to follow as we generate our proposals. So we're going to select the layout, then generate our proposals using AI, and then we're going to download the proposal or send the proposal to the client. So here I click on initialize generator. We're being redirected to the templates page to pick a template I would like to use to generate our proposals. I'm going to choose a corporate blue template, and here we're going to fill in our details. For example, here I can add our name, then project name can say website redesign, company name can say Annex, objectives can say we'd like to redesign our website, we'd like to redesign the client's website. Price, you can say it's let's say 2500. Estimated duration, you can say let's say 3 weeks. For the logo, we like to upload the logo and the signature so we can tell Antigravity that. So telling it for the logo and signature, I would like to upload an image of both. So here you can see it's implementing the upload of the images. You can see it made the changes for us. So now when we refresh this page over here, so here you can see we can be able to upload our logo and our signature. So we can fill in our details again right here. Project name, product website redesign, Company name, you can say it's Annex. You can say we'd like to redesign the objective you're planning that would like to redesign the client's website. Price, you can say 2500. Duration, you can say 3 weeks. Here we can upload our logo or our company's logo. It should be this logo right here and our signature right here. And here click on next step. So here you can see we are getting all these errors right here. So this is now the proposal that we're looking to generate. It's just outlining exactly what we filled in our form. So we like to use AI to generate our personalized proposals to our clients. So here we can tell Antigravity to make the changes right here. So we're telling Antigravity after generating the proposal, so just outlining exactly what we just filled in. That is not what we want. We like to use AI to generate the proposal the client. So here I'll hit send for it to make the changes for us. You can see it made the changes. So instead of generating with OpenAI, it should be only one button. So we're telling Antigravity there should only be one button with the same capabilities as generate with OpenAI. So here I'll hit send for it to make the changes. I exhausted my tokens that will be reset in the next 2 hours. So here you can choose a Gemini Flash model and tell it to continue. Here you can see it made the changes for us right here. So now let's go ahead and try to generate our proposal. Here we're going to pick a proposal template. Now this one right here. So here you can add a name, project name, company name, can say it's next. You can upload a logo. Then I'll upload our signature right here. Then I'll click on generate proposal right here. Let's give it a second for it to complete generating our proposal for us. So as it generates our proposal, here we can include a couple of more, we can tell Antigravity to include a couple of more fields to make the proposal more personalized to this specific client. And then you can tell it to change the copy of the button to be generate proposal instead of generate AI. You can tell it to do that. You can tell it to make the changes right here. So here I'll hit send. So as we look over here, you can see it's still generating a proposal. So we like this to be fast instead of taking minutes. We like for it to take at least 10-15 seconds. Oh, eventually it is generate our proposal, as you can see over here. So this image, so like to change that. So we're also going to include that the images are coming in this format. And also we're not so pleased with the proposal and the data is not really accurate. Can tell you to make those changes. So here I'll hit send for you to make the changes that we instructed it. So these are the proposals that we generated for us over here. So here it successfully made the changes that we instructed it right here. Right here. So it added a couple of relevant forms and changed the button copy. And then we also told it that the images were coming in this format, and then it went ahead and fixed it. And we outputted this error, and it went ahead and fixed the error. But here, so now let's preview our site right here. So now let us try to generate our proposal. So here I'll click on initialize generator, and I'm going to choose an example template. You're going to add our name, project name, can say websites redesign, company name, can say Sanex. Primary goal, generate a modern site. Industry, you can say it's us. Here we can upload our logo. And then we can upload our signature right here. Then I'll click on generate proposal right here to generate our proposal. Just give it a second for it to complete generating our proposal. So here you can see it generated for us our proposal right here. This is incredible. So here you can see the project was web design, prepared for this client and this company right here. This is incredible. Here's the investment, and here's our signature right here. This is incredible. So here we can choose to send the proposal to our client directly via email, or that we can choose to download it as a PDF document. So here I'll download the proposal as a PDF. Here I'll click on OK to download the proposal as a PDF document. And here you can see that our proposal was downloaded as a PDF successfully. So now let us open our PDF to preview the proposal that we just generated for this client right here. So here you can see the proposal that we generated using our site right here with all these different sections right here. Here's my signature, the investments, owner, the company name, the project name right here. It's the same proposal that we generated using our site over here. This is incredible. We can try generating another proposal with a different template. So I'll click on the template page right here to pick a different template. You can choose any of these templates right here. We can choose this one right here as an example. Then here I'll click on use template. You're going to fill in our client's details. So we can say Alex Stalin. Project, you can say it's construction lawyer. Company name, you can say it's selling law firm. Let's say the goal is to help construction sites. Industry, you can say construction. And here you can upload the logo of the company. I'm going to upload it right here. And the signature, so I'll upload the signature right here and click on generate proposal to generate the proposal for this client. Let's give it a second for it to complete generating the proposal. As you can see, it did over here. It generated this very beautiful proposal right here. This is really incredible. So here is the project, the name and their company name right here. Now the different sections right here, including the key deliverables, the investment amount, who authorized this proposal, and their signature right here. This is incredible. To download this proposal as a PDF document, I'll click on download PDF right here. And you can see that our PDF was downloaded. So let us preview the, and here you can see the proposal that we generated using our tool over here. This is incredible. This is awesome. So here are the proposals that we generated using our site over here. So it works perfectly. You can use any of these templates to generate a proposal. You can try using this one right here as the last example. You can add the client's name as Sophia Kim. You can say copywriting as a project name. The company is Sophia Writes. Goal is to increase conversions by 10%. Industry, you can say it's e-commerce. Then here we're going to upload the logo. Then here we're going to upload the signature. Then I'll click on generate proposal here to generate our proposal. Here you can see it successfully generated this proposal here for our client. This is incredible. This is awesome. To download the proposal, I'll click on download the proposal right here as a PDF. You can see it successfully downloaded the proposal right here. To preview, and here is a preview of the proposal. This is incredible with all these different sections right here. So we generated these 3 proposals using our site over here from a template that we picked from our site over here. This is incredible. After we've sent the proposals to our clients, we're going to start tracking the proposals right here. So we're going to have active proposals over here and the value. Then we're going to have the recent proposals that we've sent to clients listed over here. So now on the recent activity here, you can see the changes that we've made in the past hour right here. This is incredible. Then on the history page, you can track and manage past proposals that you've sent to clients over here. This is incredible. On the settings page, here's where we're going to manage our accounts profile and security. And then on the billing page, here's where we're going to manage our subscription and invoices. So now, since our website is generating incredible proposals right here from our templates, we can proceed and set up the billing process to ensure that we can be able to upgrade to a plan using Stripe. Now, and then on the support page, here's where we can send our team an email and then they will respond to us. This is here the various emails that we can use to send them an email. This is incredible. So now on the billings page, here's where we're going to manage our subscription and invoices over here. So if we wanted to upgrade to a plan, we're going to upgrade to a plan right on this page right here. So now if we click on upgrade right here, it's going to result into an error. To set up our billing process using Stripe, we're going to instruct Antigravity to do so. So in Antigravity here, we're going to instruct it to do so. So I'd like to set up the Stripe checkout and the webhook configuration right here. So here, I'll hit send. So it sets up our billing process. Let's give it a minute or two for it to do that. So here you can see it successfully integrated Stripe to our billing system. This is incredible. It's also connected our database. We're using Supabase as our database. This is incredible. So now we can try testing our billing process to see if we can be able to upgrade to a plan. To do that, yeah, you can see we also it included the enterprise hub right here, but we can try upgrading to the $29 a month plan. So to do that, I'll click on upgrade now. To upgrade to a plan, yeah, I'll click on upgrade now. And here you can see you would like to subscribe to Proposal Forge, the Elite Architect Plan, $29 USD. So to do that, here we're going to add our card information. I'm going to choose this as an example card information. For the day, for the month, you can choose the 2026 right here. And then here you can add any number, subscribe to a plan. You can see it's processing. So now when we open our dashboard, here you can see we got upgraded to a pro plan right here. When we click on the billing page, Here you can see we successfully activated our elite plan. Shows 29 USD. You can see it's active over here. So now our payment and subscriptions plan works perfectly. In Antigravity, I've asked it what is left to add on our site, and here it gave me 6 more things that we can do in our website. So we already did these ones right here. We have a fully functional application with AI generation, PDF exports, and a working billing system. We can also include a usage enforcement where we actually stop free users from generating more than 3 proposals. So we can set this up. The other setup that we can add is the rich analytics where we can replace the static numbers on the dashboard with frame emotions. The other item that we can add is the native signatures where we can allow clients to sign the proposals directly in their browser instead of just downloading the PDF document. The other item that we can add is the enterprise team hub where we can allow users to invite team members and share workspace proposals. The other item that we can add is the public sharing where we can generate a unique link for every proposal that you can send to a client. And lastly, we're going to deploy our site. So here we can tell Antigravity to perform these 5 tasks for us. So I'll copy the task and tell Antigravity to perform these tasks. And I'll paste the 5 items and click on send. You can see it's generating right here. Let's give it a minute or so for it to complete performing the 5 tasks. So here you can see it successfully performed the tasks right here. So it's telling us I've completed the massive phase 3 upgrade. So it has completed the usage enforcement task. So free users are now strictly limited to 3 proposals. It has also completed the rich analytics task where we replace static counts with high fidelity area chart tracking proposal volume and revenue growth. We completed these tasks right here, chosen native signatures. We developed a custom signature pod that allows clients to sign proposals directly with their mouse or finger. Great. It also completed the enterprise team hub tasks, where it launched an agency workspace management system. And lastly, completed the public sharing and tracking tasks, where it added a shared public link button to the generator preview. So the only task that is left is deployment and custom domain setup. You can see the dashboard is now a powerful command center. When we open our dashboard here, you can see we successfully made a couple of changes to our dashboard. It included this market penetration graph with the neuro performance right here. This is incredible. You can try generating a new proposal to preview the share link button right here. You can also click the public view link to see the new public acceptance page where the clients can digitally sign in and explore the enterprise team hub that's available for testing on the pro plan. Let us try testing these 3 items. Here I'll click on generate proposal page to generate our proposal again. Then here I'll click on initialize generator. Here we're going to pick a template. You can pick this one right here. And here we're going to add the client's name. George Martin. project, you can say SEO optimization. Company name, you can say Martin Agencies. Primary goal, you can say increase Google ranking. Industry, you can say it's e-commerce. You're going to click on upload. You're going to upload the signature here. Then I'll click on generate proposal right here. Give it a second for it to complete generating our proposal. And here you can see it successfully generated our proposal right here. This is incredible. This is awesome. So here now you can see the share public link button right here that is generated for us over here in step 3. This is incredible. When we share this link with the client, they're going to be able to sign our proposal documents with their finger or with their mouse, which is incredible. You can choose to download this proposal and preview it. So here you can see the proposal that we generated using our site. Now here Antigravity added a new page called Team Hub right here that is only available after you have upgraded to the Pro plan. Right here you can scale your agency's operation with collaborative workspaces by inviting your colleagues right here. So to initialize your agency's workspace, just click on this button right here and you can be able to invite your colleagues to your workspace. This is incredible. So all our pages work perfectly. Last thing that I did right here, we connected our site to a database. The database that we're using is Superbase. So here I created a table called proposals, and here's where we're going to also add our proposals after we've generated them and sent them to our clients. So here we're going to add the details of the proposal over here. As you can see over here, we're going to include all these details like the template ID, user ID, the title, client name, company name, project name, service description, industry tone, objective, deliverables, duration, expiry, price, date, sender name, logo, signature, status, and when it was created. So after we've successfully generated a proposal and sent to a client or a customer, we're not only going to manage the data right here in our base dashboard, we're also going to add the data to our base right here for future records right here. So since our database is connected successfully with our sites, and our site works perfectly, the only thing that is left is deploying our site. So let's go ahead and deploy our website. To start deploying our site, we're going to use this tool called Vercel. Vercel is an incredible tool that you can use to deploy your site. So to get started, sign up if you do not have an account already created in Vercel. Since I have already created an account, I'm going to choose to log in. You can log in either with your email address or continue via your Google account, GitHub, or all these other options. I'm going to choose my Google account. Authenticating, it's going to redirect me to my projects tab right here. So here I've already pushed my project to Vercel from GitHub. So to do that, you'll need to create a repository of the name of your project in GitHub. And then after creating the repository, head over to Antigravity and tell it to push all the files that have been used to create our site to GitHub. And they will be pushed right here. As you can see, the files over here. So now, after the files have been pushed to GitHub right here, they'll appear to Vercel over here via the GitHub. In Vercel, click on Add New. Then here you can choose a new project right here. And since you'll have already connected your GitHub to Vercel, here you're going to find all your repositories, and then you're going to import the one that we just created. And then over here, we're going to head over to the environment variables. Here, you're going to import the .env file from Antigravity right here, and then click on deploy to deploy your site, and the deployment process will begin. And then after the deployment has been completed, you'll get your domain over here, and the status you can see will be changed to ready right here. And now when we click our link over here to preview it, you can see we successfully deployed our site over here. Now all you have to do is confirm that everything works. You can use Antigravity, use the link of your site to see if everything works. You can see I told it it's deployed now. Here's the link for you to conduct any kind of analysis to see if everything works. So here you can see it's confirmed. The site's engine is officially live and operational in production. Here's the link. So everything works perfectly. The only thing that is left is to paste this link to Clark and this one on Stripe. So let's start with Clark. So I'll copy this link and open Clark. So I have successfully added this link in Clark. So next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to copy this link and update our webhook endpoint on Stripe. I'll open Stripe, here I'll click on developers and click on webhooks right here. You're going to add a destination. And here we're going to select all. Click on continue. And I'm going to click on the endpoint right here. And here we're going to click on continue and paste the link that we just copied right here and click on continue. And click on continue. So here I'll click on done. And here we're going to find this link that starts with this letters over here. Which is this link right here. So I'll copy this secret key to add it in Universal. I'll click on settings. And here I'll click on environment variables. And then here we'd like to paste what we just copied to this webhook secret right here. So here I'll click on edit and paste the secret that we just copied. The next thing we're going to add is this link to the next public app URL. Right here. So I'll click on edit, paste the link right here. I'm going to click on save. Now the next thing that we're going to do here is then here we're going to click on redeploy to redeploy our site. Let's view the deployment. And you can see that our site was successfully deployed here. The last thing that we're going to do to our site, we can try logging in to our site with a different account to test if Stripe works perfectly and it's going to allow us to upgrade to a new plan. So I'm going to copy this test card. These are the numbers that we're going to use to test if our Stripe checkout works perfectly. I'll refresh our site right here. I'm going to choose to log out and choose to sign out. Then here I'm going to choose to start for free. Then now you can choose to scroll the side. So now I'll head over to my dashboard. Then here we can go to the billing page and click on upgrade now. We can try to upgrade to a $29 a month plan. You're going to add our card information. Month, you can choose this month and the year. You can add any number. I can add myself, and I'm going to click on subscribe right here. You can see it's processing right here. Let's give it a second or two for it to complete upgrading us to our plan. Now, here you can see we successfully upgraded to our Pro plan, which was $29 over here, and the status is active. Same when we go to the dashboard, you can see our current plan was changed to this one right here, the Elite Architect plan. This is incredible. Now, if we try to generate a proposal, we're going to click on the generate a proposal here, click on initialize generator, and here we can pick a template. You can use this one right here. You can add a client name right here. Sarah Cooper. You can say they offer accounting services. Email. Goal is to, you can say bookkeeping. Company name, you can say annex. You can say fintech as an industry. You can upload their logo right here. You see successfully uploaded the logo. You can upload the signature, and click on generate proposal right here. Here you can see we successfully generated this incredible proposal to send to Sarah right here. So here you can choose to download the proposal as a PDF, send it to the client since we already have the email address, or share this proposal as a public link where they can input their signature if they want. This is incredible. So our site successfully generates personalized proposals to clients. Right here. In our site, we can also upgrade to a Pro plan right here automatically. You can see quotas are being tracked right here. In case the quotas have been exceeded, you're going to be prompted to upgrade to a Pro plan. This is incredible. Our fully functional proposal generator site works perfectly. Of our beautiful site. This is incredible. These are the different sections right here. Yeah. And here is our dashboard with all the different pages right here to generate our proposals and upgrade to a plan for here. This is incredible. So this is how you can build a fully functional proposal generator website automatically using Antigravity. Thank you for watching. If you'd like help setting up a fully functional website using Antigravity, just use the link in the description to schedule a call with me. On the call, we'll discuss into details on how I can help you set up the fully functional website for you using Antigravity. But if you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.